Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Drone Wars here. Let me check that this thing's even working. This is not playing music. Did they add new music? No, they did. That's why it stopped. Okay, I'll just take a look at the new music. I didn't know they added new ones. That's neat. Alright, let's go and exit this and let's go and take a look at the map. Alright, let's see. I need to turn on display capture here. Just like this. And now we can look here. This is what the map currently looks like here. You can see here, all the systems here. Quite a few things going on around the place. There's definitely a lot going on down here. Looks like these two factions are definitely building up a lot. Plenty of exploration going on up here. Yep. Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's go ahead and see what all of these factions are doing. So I already shuffled everything here. There is a lot. Okay, that's a lot. So first we're starting with FRM here. And what they are doing a lot. I guess I could do a little bit of shopping, spending some commodities here. That's their first order of business. Then they're doing some research. Specifically, they are researching their Gatling guns here. And they were getting it up to level... Where is it? There we go, up to level 11, which means that now they've unlocked pretty much all this here. And it's going to move up to level 12 there. So you can see what's the next here. What else are they doing? They're leveling up atmospherics here. So that's going up to this level. Oh boy, even more shopping. And then they're doing some ship registration as well. Just going to take a look at the map here. This is going to take a moment. almost done with registering this one ship here. Okay, so they've registered that ship. I'm going to immediately build one of them over here. Moved way too much. Alright. Okay, that lines up. So now that fleet is there. And what else did they do in here? Because they're keeping that there. Then they are registering another ship. They're doing a lot of registration today. Alright. Let's go and make sure all this adds up here. Okay, that was a lot to type in. That's a long name. And what is it doing? Oh, they're making more fleets. Okay, what are they doing here? Okay, that's a lot there. And what's next? There is a lot of building going on here. Okay, then they're registering another ship. Oh my, there's a third one. Alright, and what are they doing with that? That is a lot to keep track of. Okay. There's just so many fleets there. Okay, well, that's a lot. And now it's time for their movement here. Can they reach there? One, two, three. It can't go that far. We're gonna move close to it though. So we'll get to there. Close enough. That's a lot of ships. And that's everything that they're doing. Alright. Now that that action is done, we're going to go ahead and move over to the next faction here. So let's see here. So first thing you're gonna be doing, they're gonna be taking this fleet here, and they're gonna be moving it to another planet. They're moving it straight this way, so here. And they're gonna be taking this planet here. So now I gotta go over to the planets and info and go get the that planet. There we go. And they're doing some more planet upgrades. You can do the math for this. It'll be it'll cost them 9 operations to do. They only have 6, so they'll only be able to do that once. Alright, so let's go put in the first upgrade there. Upgrade that to that level. They can't upgrade as much as they wanted to, but they'll at least be able to upgrade it. There we go. So yeah, that couldn't get upgraded to the next level, but it got a little bit closer. What's next? Now we're moving on to IGI over here. Uh, did they already do all this? Yeah, which means that they have not updated their actions this week. I'll reload the page just to check. No, IGI just simply didn't update their actions. Okay. FRM and UASA also hasn't updated their actions in a while. KLC. I don't think KLC has done anything in a while. They mainly just been sitting there. Yeah, so they haven't updated their stuff either. Multiple factions in a row just have not done anything. Alright. Then we have FNS down here. They're doing some research. So getting that all the way up there. If they even have enough for it. Well, it's going to be expensive. We'll see if they have enough research for it. Oh, they do. I mean, they have to do a lot of research to even get to that point. Right? Yeah. So I gotta do the research in order to get to that point. Alright, and what else are they doing here? They want to... They say self-destruct all their vessels. Unfortunately, there is no self-destruct mechanic. To scrap down your ships, you have to bring them to a shipyard to be disassembled to get your resources back. So I'll just leave that as is. Then we have SYC all the way up here. They've got a lot of things they want to do. Where do I even begin? I almost forgot that these ships are moving around, so I gotta actually change their locations here. And then just make sure everything up here is up to date. Alright, so over here they are getting their ship 4. And they say they're moving it down by 3 to here. Number 1 is going to here, which means they're taking this. This territory here is going to expand out to here. What else are they doing? Number 3 over here. So I'm moving to here. which means this territory is actually going to shoot all the way up to the top. And then they're moving this one here. It's just going there. I guess they're just chilling there. They didn't mention that they're attacking or anything, they just say they're there. Okay, so now they're gonna go ahead and do research on the planet here. So let's go ahead and use one of those there, just so I can get that up to level 1. And now what I have to do is I need to go ahead and get the planet research up and working on the Discord. Where is it? Here it is. There we go. And what else are they doing? They're making another one of these. They're moving it all the way over here. So I'm just going to move this to the opposite corner and over here. And then begin one of these all the way over here. And doing more research. That allows me to unlock some more stuff. What else? There's a lot. You're doing quite a few upgrades there. Let me go find that. This one. That's going to be a lot. But they might have enough. Let me go ahead and check. So that's going to be... There we go. It's not this. It's going up to level... that. Which got them a lot. And then they're going to be doing a whole lot of research. Okay, let's see what kind of research they're doing. They're going to be doing the breakthrough research, it looks like. So going to hydrogen power over here. So getting that up to there actually means that they've gotten the research breakthrough. and they can see that vanilla hydrogen engines are actually available at level 15. And I'm actually going to go ahead and get the research breakthrough to paste it into the channel for that. So it'll take just a moment. Alright, awesome. If they play their cards right, that means they can actually get hydrogen power, which should give them a massive edge over everyone else, since everyone is relying on solar up to this point. Well, they upgraded their solar a little bit as well. Then they're going to go into hydrogen production, just one level. Okay, just dip their toes into there. And now they wanted to research armor penetration over here. So that gives them that. Okay, so that's everything they've done. They've done quite a few things in terms of research. They also left a note that they want everyone to know that they like cookies. Alright, so now that's that faction. Now we're going to go over to UASA down here. I'm a little curious about what they're going to do here. Let's see here. So they wanted to unregister a ship. Unfortunately, they have one of those ships in service. They'd have to scrap it down. Did they mention they're scrapping it down? Yeah, they're scrapping it down. Okay, so we can remove that. They're scrapping it. They're not unregistering it. Then they're registering a new ship. Okay, let's see. I gotta grab all the stats for this wherever they are. Um, let's go ahead and type this in. That is a lot. There we go. So now that's registered. And building one over here. Another fleet, same name. Alright. Okay, let's see. So they are building another one of these, looks like. So another shipyard. Let me reread that. Yeah, they were building it. Yep, thanks for the heads up. So that's being built right here, not over there. Whoops. Okay, so they're building this, and they're doing a lot. Oh my goodness. Okay, so they're building a lot of these. Right? How many of them are they making? 5 of them. Actually, technically speaking, because they just built this shipyard, they can't just build these right away. So, yeah, technically speaking, they can't build all those right away. Because you can't just build a shipyard and then immediately start building a bunch of like ships out of it. It's not that. They can build this one, but this one over here they can't just build stuff out of. At least not right away. Nearly forgot about that detail, which is kind of important. Okay. And they're moving this where? It's just here. So 1, 2, 3. So they're moving it here. And they're going to be building, it looks like. Okay, that doesn't give them as many commodities as they would like. I mean, they can buy one. No, yeah, that's exactly what they wanted to do. So that's that. And that solves all that. That's everything that they've done there. Alright. So that leaves just 2 more factions. UNE still isn't respawning, and DRF still hasn't done anything this season. That is a lot. Now, let me double check some stuff here, because I do gotta update, like, ships built. That's 1. That's 6. 9. That's a lot. Just double checking some of the stats over here. Okay, so now there's that. Okay, so that's everything that's happened in this turn. So, just doing a quick overview here. No battles happened, though it was pretty close. Yeah, FNS hasn't really moved around a lot. They've done more like upgrades and stuff. FRM over here has definitely built a lot and moved around. There's just a whole armada just moving this way. UASA over here, they've been building a couple things here and there, definitely like upgrading a few things. They basically have 2 other factions here, so this is definitely an issue. KLC, they haven't really been doing anything. GDA over here has been focusing up here, not a lot. Over here, SYC has definitely moved around a lot. I mean, they're really just taking a whole lot of stuff, and they've definitely moved over here as well, which is interesting. Looking over here, IGI has, they didn't really do anything this week. Same thing goes for this faction here. Overall, not a lot, but however, in terms of research, a lot has definitely happened in terms of research. I mean, new things have been discovered, like the hydrogen engine over here. So now that that's been uncovered, a lot of people might try going for that as soon as possible. Looking around here, I mean, Gatling guns have definitely been researched a lot in this episode. And of course, the Gatling gun tech tree is, of course, expanding more. So we're going to get a lot more out of that. Let me go ahead and open this again. It was this one. Okay, what else has been researched a lot? I'm looking around here, a couple things researched here and there, but in terms of anything major, it was mainly the hydrogen engine, which is going to completely change the way battles work from this point on, because with hydrogen engines, power and size of ships is going to change a lot. Not a lot really going on over here in terms of like new technology that's been researched. I guess that's fine. There's been a lot of upgrades going into like getting lots of research and preparation. So maybe in the next turn we'll see a lot more major research going everywhere. I guess that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. I'll go ahead and update everything on the Discord. Alright, see ya.